Teeth Podcast. This week brought to you by Pro Flowers and Squarespace. There's Squarespace, that's Pro Flowers. We'll talk more about them a little later. I'm Gus. You're Nick.
Hi, Gus.
I'm Tim.
See, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm Barbara.
I forgot, man. Not everyone knows. I'm Gus.
Nick doesn't know anything.
Not everyone knows how to go through. and do the introduction.
I like to be introduced, Gus. I'm sorry. I don't introduce myself.
Nick Scarpino, the one and only Nick Scarpino.
Nick _Scarpino.
Give him
Thank you.
the old clap in.
Kindoffunny.com. And his lovable sidekick, Tim Gettys.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
We will be confused at
That's
multiple
how it should
points
be.
through this show.
I believe it's the producer / seducer and the pure one.
Yeah, but see, it's confusing because I'm wearing his thing.
That's true.
He's repping my brand.
How did you get the nickname the pure one?
Because back when I first started doing the podcast stuff, I was super pure. I didn't drink. Was really not really sexually explorative.
No.
And then I just, I met this guy.
I would
and then
see a
things
good-looking
changed.
girl walk by and I'm like, Tim, that's a nice-looking woman that just walked by, and Tim would be like, I'm blind, I can't see anything.
I can't see
And
anything.
I'm like, God, I hate you.
Yeah. That's a cool shirt, though.
Oh yeah, this is Lawrence's shirt. I'm not so again adding the confusion. The quintessential gamer.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Terrible.
You
I
can
love
get
that.
that
I love
at
that style.
roosterteeth.com/store today.
Well, Lawrence is like the Funhouse version of me, so it only makes sense that I'm the Rooster Teeth version of Lawrence.
We need a dope-ass, 80s style shirt that has lots of pink and teal on it. Oh,
Yeah,
wait, we
if
got one,
only
too.
you could- give me my one.
Mike, give me the one.
There you
There
go.
it is.
There
Oh,
you go.
that broad
Had to
chest.
start off
You gotta
early.
move that mic.
Those
There you
push-ups
go.
are working, by the way, because
Thank you.
your conical boobs are starting to go more into a pectoral muscle look, which is nice.
You been doing push-ups?
Yeah, every day an alarm goes off and everyone in the office has to do push-ups.
How often
At
does
least
the
10 of
alarm
them.
go off?
Once a day.
Once a day.
Oh, just once a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim's
I
up to
actually
10
just got a text from Manny Cortez that said the alarm just went off.
You better get on there.
But I don't know. Is that a thing? Can we
That's
make that
definitely a
happen?
thing.
That is a floor.
Come on.
That's all
Sorry,
you need for a
everyone. It's alarm
push-ups, right? How many do you have to do?
As many as he can.
You
10?
do 10. Whatever you want.
I
Whatever you
feel
want.
like you've been doing it for a week. You should go for 15.
All right.
Can we get a jib shot of this or something?
There it
The
is.
jib is out of
There's the
place.
jib. That's okay. There's one,
One,
two.
two,
You're doing so great.
three,
It's good form. Knees are
4,
buckling a little bit though. You know,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Give me 12.
Are,
10.
Two more. Come on.
are you exempt from the
Give me
push-ups,
15.
Nick?
Yeah, he is.
Why is he exempt?
The old people don't need to do it. So
Well, they just left me out of this. This started happening. Maybe I was gone for a day, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Well, you didn't start at the beginning." So
it's
you're
like
not
when you
allowed
miss
to
a
do
day
push-ups."
of elementary school and you don't know fractions the rest of your life.
That was
Yeah.
exactly
That
what
kind of
happened
thing.
to me. Yeah, exactly. And everyone in Spanish.
We're training to be the new Funhouse.
And that's-
so
that's
that's
what
how I'm going to do
push-ups
it.
are?
10 push-ups a day.
10
Is
push-ups a
Funhouse
day,
particularly
75
known
years.
for doing a lot of
We'll be in
push-ups?
Funhouse.
No, they're just known for being super buff.
Are they?
All of
Oh
them.
God, they're so meaty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you never noticed
seen
that
that?
they're all super buff?
I've
They're all
noticed, like-
really meaty.
I think
Even Lawrence.
James is the most buff, right?
James is one of the most cut, but Kovic's got a lot of girth to him.
He does.
Yeah, and I just saw on his Instagram, he was like, "This is me at 185. This is me at 205. It's time to lose weight." And he looked exactly the same.
He didn't look exactly the same.
He's like buffer.
There's some difference in that picture in his lower region where he's packing some heat.
Is he
Wait.
packing heat?
He's packing heat.
I don't
Adam
objectify guys like that.
Like lower region, like crotch area?
Yeah. And I'm also out of breath.
Good for you, Tim. Keep it.
I could see the look in your
Yeah.
face. Your eyes are just like,
I would be like that after one.
Yeah.
I think it's not happening.
have I ever seen you do a push-up?
I feel like I have at some point.
Do we want to
right?
see Gus?
No,
do a
I'm
push-up
not
right
doing
now?
a push-up. I'm in
Do
the
we
chair. I'm
want-
not getting
Does the
out
crew
of the
want
chair.
to see Gus do a push-up
You
right
understand?
now?
My butt is
Gus.
stuck to the
Gus,
chair.
push-up.
Gus.
Gus,
the fuck are these
push-up.
guys?
No one's cheering with us. It sucks.
Gus is
cheer with
immune to
us.
peer pressure.
God damn it, Gus.
Years of
Fair enough.
Yeah, they got to
Yeah.
work with me.
Oh, what are you
We
gonna
have to
do?
deal with him.
I can be a fucking diva if I
Can
want
you?
to. Oh yeah.
Bullshit.
I'll make their life difficult.
Gus does what Gus wants to do.
And I appreciate that
he
about
has his
him.
own space now.
Can we talk
where's
about that?
Gus's new
Sure.
office? So we walk in, and it's this gigantic room, tiny little desk, all hairless cat. Just runs across. I made the cat part up.
Yeah.
And the desk part up. But it's a big room.
But I just love that you have 10 gameplay stations and you're one man.
Yeah.
You have different games playing on each one of them. You're just kind of running back.
Eco-friendly. Sorry to interrupt you.
So we don't have our drinks yet. So I think that it's time that we get our drinks here. We have a special segment brought to us by Smirnoff. That is classic.
was classic.
That's a
So,
good song.
We have Texas here behind me to make us a couple of drinks.
What's up?
We worked on it. We decided we wanted to try to make a special drink because I'm a big vodka fan, and I like very simple things. So we worked to try to figure out what we could make that I would enjoy drinking. So it was awesome when you have like people working to make you the ideal drink for yourself.
Nice.
So we came up with the sparkling Sorola.
Ooh.
Which
I've been
is
waiting to get some of your sparkle for a while.
which is 1.5 ounces of Smirnoff number 21 vodka, half an ounce of simple syrup, a squeeze of lime, a squeeze of lemon, topped off with club soda. And Texas is going to go ahead and make us some to enjoy during the podcast right now.
That sounds delicious.
So
I feel like that name is way too fancy for you as
way
a
too
person.
fancy.
yeah, I don't know who. I don't remember who specifically came up with that name. Was it Nadia? Did you come up with it? No, I don't know.
gonna blame Nadia.
She's
An
shaking her
adamant head
no.
shake.
But yeah, it's cool that Smirnoff's sponsoring the podcast. It's gonna be a recurring segment where they're gonna actually make drinks for all of the regular crew. Sorry guys, you're not gonna have a drink
It's fine.
named
You can
after
ship us one.
So
Or
the
send
next
us the
time
recipe.
we have one. We'll have one.
Probably easier.
For either Barbara, Bernie, or Gavin. So if you're watching and you have a suggestion, you can tweet us what you think some of your favorite drinks are that we can incorporate with Smirnoff and make our own drinks for our cast to enjoy.
Mine better be a pun. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure that we'll come up with it. And one of them's gonna have to be a take on
Couldn't do it.
a Moscow Mule. Because,
Oh.
I don't know if you know, Smirnoff invented the Moscow Mule.
Really?
I did not know that.
That's
Moscow
one of my
Mule is
favorites.
one of my
Thank for
drinks
that.
of choice.
Yeah, me too.
I
So
like
it's
that.
a super
Fantastic.
popular drink. So if you've ever enjoyed a Moscow Mule, you can thank Smirnoff.
Shout out to Smirnoff.
for
Next
that.
time I see Smirnoff, I'm going to ask him why the copper mug.
Yeah, I've always wondered that
I've
too.
always wondered that. So.
Because it adds that level of pretension.
Stays colder.
Stays colder.
Does it stay colder? Or do this is because they want me to lose my license every time I have to give it over for the mug?
They're trying to get you.
Probably.
So if you're over 21, you should check out Smirnoff. Enjoy it with your friends, just like we're going to do right now during this podcast.
Okay.
Oh, damn! Look at that!
Oh.
I got Smirnoff
wow.
cups and everything.
Look
Oh,
at
look at
you.
that!
Look at the
Yeah, me first.
Ooh.
It's the sparkling Sorola.
See, we just talked about the copper mugs, and these are like silver?
I doubt they're
Pure
actually
silver.
silver.
Well, not actual
They're
silver.
probably
That's
aluminum.
the case. I'm
They're
stealing
silver
it.
colored.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that shit's good. Smooth.
Light. Balanced.
So this is the sparkling
That's
Sorola?
the sparkling Sorola. You're welcome.
You know, Gus, you taste delicious.
Thank you.
I gotta say.
Yeah, there's the right amount of sparkle and the right amount of Gus.
That's what the lime's for. Give you a little bit of bite.
Just like Gus in real life. He
Yeah.
has the right amount of sparkle.
Just the right amount.
Aw, you guys are being really
Penny.
nice to each other. It's nice. It's a good change of pace from our shows.
Oh no, it can go. It can turn very quickly. That's fair. Here.
Delicious. Thank you, Texas.
You're very welcome.
Thanks.
And you're welcome for letting you borrow Texas from Always Open.
The one and
We
only
used him at
Texas.
a mastication party a couple
That's
episodes
true.
ago.
That's true. Are we gonna do a little taste test here?
Are we
Yes,
doing the taste test?
I'm doing it blind over here, so people don't
Okay.
know what
Don't
I'm
look
pouring.
over here.
Okay.
I mean, don't look over there.
Y'all talk.
You
for a
could
bit.
look over me.
Well, I'm not doing this. I think it's a blind taste
I
test
thought
for
both
Tim.
of you were doing it.
Are
Oh,
we?
just you?
Yeah. We're both going in. I hope one of these
I'm
is
fine.
coconut. I haven't had coconut yet.
Coconut's the bomb. It is good though. Shout out to LaCroix. Like I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's just you put that or you put a Diet Coke in front
No, I
of me.
mean,
and I'm
dude,
gonna want the Diet
I'm
Coke.
trying to get over the Coke. That's
I
my
dude,
problem.
I support you. Look, you're getting all healthy. You go in LaCroix. You're doing the 10 to 12
Doing the
push-ups.
pushes.
Here's the thing.
Shout out to 12 push-ups. you
Diet
did today.
Coke, not much better for you, man.
Diet Coke is actually probably worse for you.
Yeah,
There's
that
all sorts of
aspartame.
studies that say like
Aspartame
it like fucks up your brain.
All right.
Do you know which is which?
These are yes.
Okay.
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 So I'm supposed
So what,
to.
are we doing it without smell?
Yeah, no smell. So
Okay.
pinch your nose.
Pinch your nose.
Oh.
Stop screwing around. Oh, my tummy just made a noise.
I heard it.
All right. Let me try that one.
Okay. Fooled you. They're both Pellegrino one.
You guys are fucking right.
Really?
You guys are fucking
they have
right.
no
Isn't that
taste?
wild? Because it's just a little bit of an essence of it.
Because a lot
whatever
of
it
taste is just smell anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanna
yeah.
taste.
Isn't that wild?
I want to try
it,
one.
Barb.
I feel
Although
betrayed
Gus could
right
totally
now.
be screwing with us, and those could just be sparkling.
No, they are
water.
two totally different LaCroix.
Okay.
Let me try. Let's all swap spit.
Nothing?
It's sparkling water.
I can't do this. How the fuck do you do it?
Oh, move your
I
hand
can't
up.
do it.
Move your
Oh,
hand
I
up
see.
higher.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. Chillax. I'll be right back.
I mean, isn't a lot of taste just smell, anyways?
Right.
This one I think is lime.
I have no idea. Oh, this has.
No,
now
you.
that I'm smelling it.
Yeah, you smelled it.
Lime. Sorry.
That's lemon over there.
This is lime.
Oh,
we
lemon
went
and
between
lime.
lemon and lime. I couldn't tell you the difference.
But
anyway.
I was a little upset that they were so similar, but you admitted there was no taste.
Lemon. A lot of people
Well,
say
see
the
that-
close cousin of lime.
Oh,
Lemon.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Kissing cousins.
for some
They are
people,
kissing
almost
cousins.
interchangeable.
LaCroix, everyone. You can get these at your local convenience store. If you're in Austin, Texas, they call it, what is it called? HBB?
HEB.
HBV. HBV.com.
HEB. The local heb.
Shout out to Target, which is the only place I can find multiple LaCroix flavors in Northern California.
I straight up bought out the Safeway near my house. Up Valley.
I was speaking about me being the best husband on the planet. I was like, my wife's like, hey, if you're around any place that sells LaCroix, like maybe stock up on some of the coconut ones for me because I'm out of town right now.
Okay.
Just in Palm Springs. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna do that. I go to Target. It's Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. They're closed. But I told my wife that I went anyway. I was like, I tried for you, and they were closed. So you should love me just the same. And she was like, you're a loser. You lost.
What a loving, sweet
Yeah.
wife.
We have a great family dynamic.
Yeah.
What's funny is I talk about my wife a lot, but most of the time I'm just lying. Like I'm just playing it up because I'm the old guy that's married. And all these guys are still young and like cool and hip.
So Nick's
She's a
wife
lovely
does
human being.
exist. It's just very few people have met her.
Yeah.
You guys have met her. You guys are
I met
like,
her.
very lucky
Yeah,
that you did that.
I'm honored.
Because she just doesn't exist to most people. And the thing about her is she dyes her hair constantly.
She doesn't.
What, is
It's
she not a
true.
brunette?
She was a brunette at some point. She was a blonde at
She
some
went
point.
a little blonde every once in a while. But yeah, she's had the same color hair for probably a few years now.
And she always wears like completely different style of clothing. So there'll be times where I only see her like once a year. And every time I'm like, that's not Nick's wife.
Who's your girl?
So it's like for a while we were convinced that you were just like hiring people.
Yeah, Greg swore that I was hiring different people every time he'd meet her. And I was like, no, you're just drunk.
That's a
You're
fucking
you're
great
just an
bit.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
That's a great bit. You should do
Bringing a
that.
girl that's a complete different ethnicity.
Well, because it's like
Yeah.
when you buy an action figure and then like you have the normal one and then all of a sudden it's like now you can get like alternate Spider-Man,
Jetpack
and
Batman.
Detective Spider-Man, and it's like you start getting to that point you're like I don't want these anymore. But
Yeah.
you stayed through.
No, I want them all.
Yeah.
I'm a man that likes variety. That's the great part about being married to my wife. Is I never know what I'm going to get.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll come home and she'll have a shaved head or something cool like that. You know, maybe a couple tattoos. Maybe it should be a dude.
Role play a little bit.
Whatever. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do the old horseback ride.
Bring it back.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a
There you
callback.
go.
There it is. I tried to do a callback,
That's
guys,
the
but we're
classic elements
an
of
hour
comedy.
15 minutes in, and we talked about shitting for 45
Well,
minutes.
say it's
Yeah.
great that we called back to the horse and not to the
Yeah.
fucking toilet.
I was gonna
There
make
we
a
go.
camel
There
toe
we go.
joke, but I couldn't fit it.
Someone put it perfectly in a tweet the other day where they were like, it can be summed up perfectly, and I'm paraphrasing, but it was basically, it goes from ironical to you love it very
Ironical?
quickly.
You go from watching it ironically to
Ironical?
Oh
the
yeah,
word, by the
and I
way.
feel like I
crying about
missed
the
that.
barbecue.
I
I'm
missed
pretty
that
sure
because I haven't seen the
you
movies.
got the
Yeah, that's for sure.
I am a little the biggest thing I'm disappointed about with the Fate of the Furious movie is that they didn't spell it F8 instead of fate.
The kids are dumb. They couldn't.
Ironical is a standard word. It is an alternative adjective form of irony, but it means the same thing as ironic. Ironical is the more old-fashioned form of the word,
So Nick
and
uses
ironic
it.
is a more common form today.
Greg, is ironical a word?
Ironical?
Yeah, you're on the podcast, by the way. Is ironical a word?
Ironical is not a word now, and I know I'm on the podcast. I'm watching. I wanted to give you.
Well,
guys
you're wrong,
breaking
motherfucker,
news.
because Gus just
I
looked it
wanna
up
give
and it
you-
is a word. Sorry,
I don't
continue.
know. Who the hell cares?
No one does.
So you're gonna yell at
Speak.
me?
Okay, good. I just wanted you to know that the couch is here. Kevin got the couch.
Fucking hate
Oh,
it.
take a
I don't
picture of it and
understand
tweet
it
it at
yet,
me.
You want me to send you a picture of it?
Yeah, sure. Everyone that's watching this podcast will totally wait for that picture to come
We'll,
in.
we'll put it on the
Yeah, that'd be
podcast.
fantastic. How does it look? Is it dumb?
Should I send the photo to control at roosterteeth.com?
Yeah, definitely
Should
do
he?
that. Definitely do that.
I'm on it. I'll do it in a second. Look,
Perfect.
We're probably gonna get a lot of couch
Awesome.
pictures into that
Good,
email
good.
address
Send
right
some
now.
couches. Send some fun couches.
It's still on.
No, but real talk, Fast and the Furious is a very important franchise. And the thing is, it's not just this one. If you look at the top 10 movies of all time, there's multiple Fast movies in there.
I'm actually here, Idris Elba. It's done.
Who's your number one?
I don't even know. Gia Harris.
I had a
Oh, you're a liar.
I had a
Miller.
really so
All the people
those
watching
kinds of
Millie
lists
right
are
now.
fun. Whatever you talk about hypothetically. I experienced it was not directed at me, but I was there when someone tried to act on one of those
No
lists once.
Were you that?
No, no, it was not me. I was having dinner.
Because you're probably on someone's list.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was having dinner
cuts a
with
barb.
Ed Robertson from the Bare Naked Ladies, and
Okay.
so
Sure
we're
you
sitting
were.
down, we're eating our food, and then this couple walks over, and they're like, "Hey, we were eating dinner over here. We saw y'all eating, and I just want to say, I'm a huge fan." It was the woman who was talking. I'm a huge fan. We're gonna go see you guys in concert, and it's like, "Oh yeah, cool. That's awesome." And she's like, I just want you to know you're on my list, and he's okay with it. And the guy's like,
And
I'm
just
sitting there like,
thumbs up.
I'm
It's
just like trying to cut my pork chop and eat it and like not make eye contact. It was like the most awkward thing in the world. And it's super gracious guy. It's like, oh, hi, that's great. Yeah, that's funny. See you guys at the show. We're going to have a good time. It's like,
And then she's like, so are we fucking or what?
yeah. It's like, I don't know what
So
the reaction you expect in that moment is. Like, all right, like you clear the table, like
Yeah.
take your pants off. Here we go. It was really, really
that's
awkward.
Super awkward.
Any situation I've ever seen where it was that instantaneous of a from 0 to fuck, it's always been a bad idea. Like we had a friend one time where we were all hanging out at a bar, and this girl comes out and just looks at him and said, "I want to fuck you right now. Come with me." And he was like, "Okay," and he totally did it just because he was with a group of guys. And
Yeah,
like,
we egged him
it
on.
was
We're
like
like, you
total
gotta
peer
do
pressure.
it. You're not a
Shouldn't
fucking
have done
man
that.
if you don't do it.
And then like 30 minutes later, he just comes back and he's just like,
That's a long time.
"Yeah, it was."
Well, they had
He was
walk.
like, I shouldn't
Sarah
have
said
had,
they
I shouldn't
walk
have had to
up.
do that. She tried to watch Netflix after, and it was just turned into this whole thing. And like,
Oh, so they fucked?
they fucked.
Yeah. And then she was like, do you want to watch some TV with me? Like, you want to stay and watch TV? And he's like, I don't think that would be appropriate. Like, I don't know how this whole thing's supposed to go. But I'm pretty sure
Jesus.
watching like
Pretty sure.
old episodes of Frasier after we have sex together is just not the right thing. And he just left and he came back to the bar. And we were like, it was one of those situations where you egg each other on as guys. You're like, you should do this, you should do this. But everyone's sort of hoping that
Like,
there's
please
something
don't
that
do it.
interrupts this.
Please
and
don't
stops
actually
it.
do it.
Right.
You're like, you don't need to do this. Like, this is dumb. He did it. He came back. He's like, I should not have done that.
And we're all
That
like,
was a
yeah,
bad
you shouldn't have done
situation.
that. That
Do
was
you
a
think
bad
that
idea.
girl does that on a regular basis?
I don't know that she does. I think she was to be honest, I think she was just in a state where she was like, I need to do this. Like for whatever reason, I'm in an emotional state where this needs to happen right now. And she was looking to fulfill that. And she did it. And no judgment, whatever.
Sure.
But he felt, he was like, I kind of feel like we both on some level took advantage of each other, but at the same time, like both feel dirty about it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I just don't feel right
See,
about it.
marriage
I don't
So
know.
we drank.
I
What's that?
could not do that, like not knowing anything about the other person. It's like that Lil Dicky
Yeah.
music video, Pillow Talk.
Yeah.
It's like, he like had
That's
the
a
video is he has sex
great
with this woman and then
fucking
like they
video.
start
the
learning
one that
about
just
each
came,
other.
the one-
Right.
Yeah, the one we watched.
They start like
And the
learning
brain
about
has
each
to poop,
other
the
and
guy
realizing like they're not compatible or
Yeah.
like they're like
Do you
totally
fuck with the
different.
war? What do you mean about fuck with you?
Yeah.
Fuck with the
Do
war?
you fuck
Totally
with the
different
war?
perspective. Like I just could not be about that. Like
Yeah.
I gotta know.
At least something. You
Yeah.
got to know at least
Yeah.
how many Fast and Furious movies you've watched. Yeah.
That's true. You do need to know the all important question of the Fast and Furious.
Yeah.